Hey everybody, I'm going to do a video here. It might not be exact, but it might help you. In order to do it from the beginning, I'm probably going to have to delete all of my network settings, reset it from the factory, which I'm not really up to it for YouTube. But if you have any questions, post them, and I'll try to help you via email and the YouTube post. But essentially, when you get your new a6300, in order to take full advantage of the Wi-Fi functions and the camera functions, you need to set up a few things, and I recommend you do so. It's problematic at first, but it really pays off in the long run because the utilities are really great. It lets you share between your devices quickly without having to plug in the camera to the computer to the smartphone. It's one of the first things I did a second or third day when I got my camera is set everything up. It takes a while. I don't know why Sony doesn't make it easier for folks because I'm pretty decent as far as technology goes. I couldn't imagine like my mom or someone trying to set it up. Pretty much forget about it. But if you know what you're doing, it's definitely not that bad. I'll go over a couple things, and again, some of pretty much everything I've already done, obviously, because mine's working. But I'll go over the things that I did. First of all, download the Play Memories app on your smartphone. You have to do that. Play Memories, you can get it from the App Store if you're running Apple. This is Android. I'm using a Samsung S5. And it's got the latest update of operating system on it. But I'm just going to open the Play Memories app. You have to have it open or nothing's going to work. You can't transfer NFC unless you have it open. You can't do anything unless you have that app open. It won't open the app for you. So just a note, I'm going to set my phone down for a second. I'm going to go into the menu, and you'll see there's a Wi-Fi function. And I'm using the GoPro because I don't have a third camera. I'm using my phone and my camera, so I apologize for the audio and possible video. Go into the Wi-Fi tab. Sorry. And you'll see some functions. Send to smartphone, send to computer, view on TV. I haven't used that option. I don't have a smart TV. One Touch NFC. Go to One Touch NFC. I have it set for Play Memories, camera apps, or if you're interested in just the remote control function, you can set it for that. That means when you touch the NFC, it's going to open the remote control function on your phone without having to go into it manually. But in my case, I want the Play Memories camera apps. I'm going to select that. And the other thing for your home network, since you're in here, I recommend using the WPS option. If you hit select, and it'll say you have 2 minutes to hit the WPS button on your router. Go to your router, you'll see it varies, but any new router in the last 5 to 10 years, you're going to have a WPS button. And what that does is it'll connect your device to your home network without entering a password or anything. It looks for it, kind of like connecting Bluetooth. It looks for it and then automatically pairs. When I tried to just add my access point manually, it failed. I don't know why. It kept on saying it was wrong password, wrong password. I have no idea. So I tried the WPS function and it worked right away. It sets your password, everything. So it makes your life a lot complicated. I actually reset my phone once and I was kind of bummed because I'm like, oh, now I've got to reset my network up. It's not that bad. If you use the WPS push function, it connects, at least for me, right away. I'm running a decently new router. I forget the name brand. I actually forget, but it's the WPS push. Use that. And that'll connect your phone or your camera to your network. For the most part, you're not going to use this. You're going to use this for updating your apps and downloading new apps. That's what it needs your home network for. Or like I did, I'll do another video on that. If you want to set up your Play Memories home software on your computer, I have Windows 10. Works great. Not the easiest to set up, but it works great. Maybe I'll do another video for that to see if I can help people out. I'm going to move it down a little bit. What that does is I can manually transfer images from this camera to my computer. I set up the path that I want them to go to without having to walk and take the SD card out and put the SD card in the computer. I can just transfer one, or I can transfer multiple images over. Great tool. But for the camera tool, what you're going to do, I'm going to go back to the first menu, is again, you set an NFC. So I'm going to use the first button is send to the smartphone. Okay, you're going to have two options: select from this device or select from smartphone. I don't recommend select from this device, because what that's telling it to do, you're going to pick the picture from your camera. The one negative, or I'd say one of the two negatives of this camera, one is the lack of touchscreen, articulating touchscreen, and the second is what me and a few other people wanted, is the in-body stabilization. But they're both workaroundable, so it didn't take away from me buying the camera. But I recommend select from smartphone, because that gives you the touchscreen, and the phone's going to connect. If I had my Play Memories app open, it's connecting. It won't work unless you have your Play Memories app open. Now, the first time you connect to this, you can either hit it with the NFC. I think that works. Again, it's been a 4 or 5 days since I did it. Or you just enter your password. It'll prompt you for a password. It saves your password, so every time you reconnect, it knows it, and it just automatically connects. So that's really nice. You don't have to enter passwords every time. You'll see a code on the screen as far as your password to take your smartphone and connect to it. That didn't work for me. I don't know if it was my phone or not, but I can't remember. I either entered the password manually or did the NFC and touched it. So I believe I used the NFC, if I'm remembering right, and it just connects and it always remembers it. So I'm just going to move my camera, or my smartphone down, and they're indexed by the date, and I'm going to browse the pictures. I just clicked a bunch of junk, but I'm going to browse the pictures for today. So what's cool about this is you can go through and say, oh yeah, here's the pictures I want. And you can select that picture, and you can copy it to your device. And it's copying fast because these are a bit of a lower resolution. I think it's like 4 megabytes, something like that. So the higher resolution, obviously it's going to take a little longer. You can do share. Share will copy it over, disconnect to the network right away, and open one of your application lists, so you can share with Twitter, text message, Gmail, whatever you want to share it with. So I'm just going to go back, and you can also select multiples by I always mess this up. Select I don't know if you can see it. Select items to share. So I can hold this down for a second. I can select multiples, right? And I can share, and it says after disconnecting the shooting device, open external application. What it's saying is it's going to disconnect and then open an external application, Gmail or whatever, and share it. I'm going to hit cancel because I don't want to disconnect from my phone. But if I want to copy the different ones, I can copy them. And these are copying to my phone. Oops, went too far. So I click the copy image size. You can say I want original, which will copy the whole image size, or you can do scale down for the default is 2 meg. And it's fine for social media. It just reduces your image size, so you're not, if you don't have an unlimited data plan, I do, but if you don't, it helps with that, as well as the time to transfer photos and whatnot, so that I leave it as the 2. If I want full resolution, I wait till I get home. So that's it. It's on my phone. So if I go into it already disconnected. As you can see, it's disconnecting, jumping back on my network. And if I go into my normal gallery, play memories, on my phone I have play memories, and these are all the pictures that I sent over. So that's it. Hope that helps, and I'll do some more videos.